recently you came out with Pearl's Prayers. That was your latest
Yes,
release. What was
yes.
your inspiration or your creative concept behind that album?
Um, I wanted to my Pearl is my grandmother, my late grandmother that passed. Um, you know, I had the type of relationship with her I'm pretty sure a lot of you and maybe your listeners have had with their grandmother. I wanted to do a project to really honor her life. It was mostly for me and my family, and not just my family, but people worldwide, because grandmother in the Black community is like a matriarch of the family. So I really wanted to honor her. That would be like the short version of the story. It's a lot of it's a bigger backstory to it why I chose to do this project. If you really want to get into that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can get as deep into it as you like.
Well, July 2022, I was involved in a near fatal work accident. I was working. I used to be an electrical lineman, one of the people that worked on the power lines, and somehow I came in contact with the wire, and I was electrocuted. During that, I flatlined like three times that day, and I really feel like God gave me a second chance at life. And I feel like my grandmother, she left this earth a year before this happened. I really feel like my grandma was a praying woman. She was a very religious woman. I feel like she really personally talked to God, like give my grandchild a second chance. That's just how I feel after almost 2 years since that accident and how things have played out. So I was like, before I go any further in my career, I wanted to take the time out to honor her, you know, and that's why we did Pearl's Prayers. My biggest expense with the music is buying beats, like serious, serious.
And respect, for saying that. I'm talking about like buying beats because like there's a lot of artists out there that whether it's independent producers, major producers, they feel that they don't have to purchase beats. And I feel
No,
I feel like there's gotta be, there's if there's gonna be some give, there's gotta be some take, in terms of
it is.
like as I'm an artist and I make beats, but at the same time, like I work with another producer and me and him have an agreement. Like he actually reached out to me to work and say, he wanted to produce some EPs for me. And, I'm like, cool, let's get to it. But like from
Yeah,
another artist standpoint, like um I I've bought beats from other producers just out of respect for the craft, rather
yes,
than, just wanting people to send me free beats.
yes.
Speak on just investing in yourself and how important that is as an artist.
I always figured that the fans, they only gonna take you as serious as you take yourself. You know, you can hear it in a person's project if they really investing in themselves. And if you invest in yourself, you're gonna take this serious. So for me, I purchase beats because I don't want nobody out there to be rapping on the same beats I'm rapping on. You know what I mean? I want when you hear my project, it's all this is mine. So, that's why and I come from the 90s era when you had to buy beats. It wasn't no YouTube download beats, when I started doing music. So I guess I'm kind of old school. And like I say, I respect the producer. I respect the production side of this. You know what I mean? I've been working with the same producer since 2021, building with this same person, you know, and developing a relationship with this person and stuff. So that's what it's all about. That's why I do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta invest in yourself.
Yeah,
Even like from a production standpoint, um, we not only invest in all the gear that you see around us, but I mean software, new sounds, things like that. Some of us even going to like music producer conferences and things like that. So, and from an artist standpoint, you got to pay for studio, mixing, mastering, engineering, music
yeah,
videos, music promotion on both sides, whether you're a producer or artist. So there's a lot that
yeah.
goes into it.
It is. It's a lot, and it costs a lot. I wish I had a partner down the street that could throw me beats. I still would pay him something, and I wish I had somebody to shoot my videos, but that ain't the case. I have to. Every aspect of this has been monitorized, especially nowadays. It's all a hustle to people,
It
and
is.
nobody don't want to do nothing for the love no more. Most people they want to charge you for this, they want to charge you for that. Me, I'm comfortable with receiving mine on the back end because I know what God got for me. It's gonna come one day. So you got an artist out there. You got to invest in yourself. Like I say, the fans know it, man. That's why I've been able to build a following. When others around me have are still spinning their wheels in the dirt because I really invest in myself, man, to make sure my package is A1.